and welcome here to Talk FCB, and welcome back to the channel, guys, to Barça against Granada here, coming up on Monday night, the very final game of the weekend. And could this be a crucial game in the future of Ronald Koeman as the Barcelona coach? Because as we know, coming into this game, following the disappointments of the performance in midweek against Bayern, Koeman has reportedly been given a 3-game ultimatum by President Joan Laporta. If there are any slip-ups, if there are any errors from this team, it's over. Koeman apparently will be gone. So this right here, against Granada, it's the first hurdle for Koeman to overcome. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing all of these selection dilemmas. I'm actually going to be giving you my personal lineup, but also what I think Koeman is going to do on Monday. It's all coming up. So let's get to it. Because kickoff is once again going to be coming to us live from the Camp Nou, 9 p.m. local time, as fans will once again be inside the stadium, and they're going to be hoping to get behind a much better performance than what we saw in midweek, because already this weekend there has been quite a significant slip-up in the title race as Atletico Madrid dropped points against Athletic Club there at home, with Antoine Griezmann being subbed off after 55 minutes in that game, and João Felix being sent off for Simeone's men. On Sunday, Sevilla will face a very tricky test away at the Anoeta, as they're going to be coming up against Real Sociedad, as again, that's another game that could provide a slip-up. And later on Sunday night, Real Madrid will be heading to Mestalla to take on Valencia in what should be a fantastic clash there between two teams towards the top of the league. Because as you can see here from the league table heading into Sunday, Atletico Madrid are top there, but Real Madrid or Valencia will have the chance there to go above them with their match on Sunday. And Barça are right the way down in 9th place, of course, given the fact that we are at least one game behind after our mismatch against Sevilla, and now not playing till Monday. We are playing catch-up, and of course, we will need the win here. And of course, guys, coming into this game, once again, we're asking the question here as Barca fans, what sort of team, what sort of performance should we actually expect here, given what we've seen so far this season? Because I do feel as though it's been a really mixed start of the season. We started so brilliantly, so energetically against Real Sociedad. They're scoring 4 goals in that game at the Camp Nou. We fell flat then at San Mamés against Athletic Club, and it was again probably an even worse performance against Getafe before the complete capitulation and almost a cowardly approach against Bayern Munich, which really does make us wonder, what sort of Barca are we going to see? The majority of you thinking that maybe we're going to see something similar to what we did against Getafe. Are Barca going to scrape their way towards 3 points? And if we do sort of get through these games, is that going to be enough for Koeman? Is it just going to be about here getting the points on the board? Or is Laporta going to be looking at these performances and wanting to see something which points to a better future? And especially when you're looking at our opponents on this Monday, Granada should not be causing us any problems whatsoever. On paper, they started the season really poorly. They're yet to get a win in 4 games, 2 draws, 2 losses, which includes there a 4-0 hammering that they suffered against newly promoted Rayo Vallecano. This is a game that we should be winning. No excuses and no margin for error. However, when you're talking about Granada, and especially when you're talking about Granada visiting the Camp Nou, let's all cast our minds back, because last season, round 33 in La Liga, Barca had the opportunity to go top of the league, to take a really big step to win last year's title, with Ronald Koeman electing there to start Samuel Umtiti, electing there to start Sergi Roberto. How did that go? Well, Barca may have taken the lead, but we ended up losing at home to Granada, blowing our title chances. But in Koeman's mind, that didn't happen at all, because in his recent documentary, of course, that's only just aired over the past few days, he actually said that no, we didn't blow the title. He said the president thinks that I threw it away, but I think we didn't. He still believes it, but Koeman says the football people within the club think differently about the title race, which once again only shows you the responsibility, or lack of it, that Koeman is willing to accept. And coming into this game, of course, we do have a number of injury concerns. The likes there of Sergio Aguero, Ousmane Dembele, Ansu Fati and Martin Braithwaite are all going to be ruled out of this game, confirmed, even though Ansu hopefully will be returning in the next week or so. Fingers crossed. And of course, Koeman did pick up some more casualties in that game against Bayern. Jordi Alba there getting injured was pretty much the fault of Koeman on his own for starting him in that game, but Pedri is also going to be ruled out, and Samuel Umtiti has missed several days of training after suffering with general discomfort, which is basically just a summary of his general state of being these days. But indeed, guys, like I promised you, what we are going to do here with regard to the lineups, I'm going to give you my personal opinion, and then because me and Ronald Koeman seem to have different ideas, I'm then going to give you the possible lineup I think from his side that we are going to see. But in my personal opinion, we need to go out there and attack this game. We need to actually here take the game to Granada. Don't show any fear. They haven't won a game this season. This is a match that, regardless of our problems, we should be winning. Ter Stegen in goal, Serginho Dest there returning at right back. We revert back here to a back four with Araujo and Gerard Piqué at centre back, and for me it simply has to be Alejandro Balde there replacing Jordi Alba at left back. And the reason there that I would play Piqué is just to add a bit of experience to that back line alongside there the likes of Araujo, Dest, Balde. You do need maybe just somebody there who has a little bit more experience to just help organise that back line. In midfield, I'm going to go there with Sergio Busquets holding, Frenkie de Jong there in the interior role, and in terms of replacing Pedri, we know there's going to be no chance at all for Riqui Puig. For that reason, I would start Gavi. He came on, he played very well, he was enthusiastic, he showed a lot of energy against Bayern, and I would start him in this game. Then, with a front three, Coutinho from the left-hand side, although it's not the most ideal position for him, but we can allow him to be very fluid in that role because, of course, Memphis will drift out there too. So if Memphis wants to go out wide, Coutinho there can drop in to a more central number 10 kind of role, with also an added threat there of Youssouf Demir. We need wingers, we need width, we need urgency, and we need players there in attack who can make things happen. It's no good being conservative and sort of coasting your way through this game, because we need to show something good. However, like I say, I do believe that myself and Ronald Koeman have very different ideas about how to go about things, so I cannot see at all Ronald Koeman there choosing to start Youssouf Demir in his team. I do not believe that will happen there, so I'm going to put Demir out of Ronald Koeman's starting lineup. And despite his completely and utterly ineffective display against Bayern, I think Luuk de Jong will still have a place in Ronald Koeman's team. And then I think it's all about, where is Roberto going to start in this game? Because I think there, if he doesn't want to put faith in Alejandro Balde, if for some reason he doesn't want to start him in this game, most likely we will see Dest at left back, Sergio Roberto then will play at right back, and then in midfield you will have Gavi. Why you would do that there? Just play Balde. It's not hard. Please just play him. But if he does do that, that is how I would see his team. But if he does put the faith in Balde, then Roberto, for me, is going to slot into midfield. That is the way that I see Koeman going. Balde at left back, and then in midfield, Roberto instead of Gavi. And that, right there, is the team that I see Koeman most likely to choose. And I really do think, guys, this is going to be a very, very fascinating game on so many different levels. Koeman here has a number of really, really big choices to make in that team, and I think every choice that he makes, it's going to tell us something different about the way that he wants to coach this team, and of course, the result. That is going to have a massive, massive bearing on our future. If we don't win, if we fail to win against Granada, surely that's unacceptable. We've spoken about their form. We've spoken about the way that we simply have to win this game. And Koeman knows that if he doesn't, the price of failure, it is going to be huge for him. And I just want to know here, guys, what are you expecting? Do you expect here the team to come out, rally, really rise to the occasion, get not only a win, but put in a really good performance? Or are you expecting a bit of a hangover from that Bayern game? Please do let me know all of your predictions, the score, and indeed the team ahead of this clash. I will be seeing you tomorrow when it's all over, and we will be reacting to what has happened, and I thank you indeed for watching not only the preview right here, but also all of the press conference reaction over on MORETALKFCB. I'll be seeing you very, very soon, but until next time, as always, and no matter what, Visca El Barça!